apologize in advance for my fringe being tucked away. I've not really had time to do much other than be at the pop-up every day from 12 to 8 p.m. Weekends as well. No, but it was really fun. I had a great time. Not that we didn't, but even if we hadn't made a profit, I think I would have had a good time regardless. I think it was a good experience. And sort of like an experiment to see whether having our own shop would be viable. I haven't really mentioned it, but our shop is normally inside like an independent shopping emporium, along with many, many other shops, like over 250. And it's hands off, so we don't need to be there all the time, which is really convenient in some cases, but I think we want to make it more of a full-time thing. And I really just want to be inside a shop, talking to people like how I have been for this past week. I don't know if you could tell from the videos, but the Shoegaze Cafe, it is a cafe, but it's more of a hangout spot for people who are into shoegaze, and like a lot of band people go there. I mean, other people can go there as well, but usually the people who go back are the people who are interested in music, stuff like that, because it is a shoegaze cafe. And even before we did the pop-up, we had something similar in mind. I was inspired by a vintage shop in Oslo a few years ago, which is where I was born. In the shop, there was this sort of like mezzanine thing, but there was a TV with like PS2, I think it was. But yeah, it was just a vintage shop, and you could go up there and play games and hang out, which I found really, really cool. And I couldn't really think of anywhere like that near me, so I kind of wanted to take inspiration from that. And my boyfriend, who I do this shop with, he's into coffee and he has a coffee machine at home. So he said how he would like to take that into the shop and serve coffee on the side. Like maybe a space to have bean bags, coffee, bean bags on the floor, and then like a PS2 or something connected to a CRT TV. Although I had a really good time, I am relieved it's over because, like I said, working all day every day really takes you out. I don't know how the owner of the cafe does it, but he does it every day somehow. I started a crocheting piece, which I'll show now. I tried doing some while I was at the pop-up, but I kept getting too busy. This is my vision. I feel like this is going to be too long now that I'm looking at it, actually. Hopefully not. But I'm thinking of making a top with the upper collar area, I suppose, being filet crochet, and then the rest being knitted, like ribbed knitted. I'm not sure how it's going to go. I don't have a pattern. I was just going to wing it, to be honest. We will see. It's meant to be a lotus flower. You can kind of tell. I did start it a bit before the pop-up, but I probably did most of it at the pop-up, even though I didn't even do that much. Because like I said, I kept getting too busy. It's my first time trying filet crochet. I think it's going pretty okay. I'll probably need to block it in the end to make sure that the pattern comes out nice and even. And I really, really wanted to do vlogs at the pop-up, but it was just a bit awkward trying to film at a space that wasn't really mine. Because it's such a big like community space for the people who go, you just end up talking all the time. Which, I mean, not in a bad way, it's good, but it meant that I couldn't really vlog. I had ideas beforehand to do like set up my pop-up shop with me, or like outfits every day of the week at the pop-up, or similar things, but I just never got around to it. Sorry. I'm going away to Turkey in a week or so I'll probably vlog that. For our vintage shop, Ben does the clothes as well, but he's mostly into the tech, and he wants to make the like vintage electronic side of the shop bigger. And he usually he goes to like car boots and stuff. He buys them untested or broken, and fixes them up so that they can be reused and resold, which is quite nice, I think, because it prevents them from going to waste, obviously. And we've been doing the shop on a small scale so far, but I need to think of ideas of what to do for when we actually want to have a shop, because we do not have a shop's worth of clothes right now. I have ideas, like I want to have a trade-in system where people can bring in their old clothes, because I know a lot of my friends, at least, don't really either have the time to or just can't be bothered listing all their clothes on Vinted. I feel like especially in the last year or so, Vinted stuff on Vinted just doesn't move as well as they used to. I don't know why. A lot of our friends have sold us their old clothes so they can just get rid of a bunch at once instead of selling them one by one quite slowly over a long period of time on Vinted. So I kind of want to do a trade-in system. I also really want to make my own clothes, and I want to have a rail dedicated to like local artists so I can sell their work, whatever that might be. I used to upcycle a lot of things, but I haven't done that in a long time. I need to get back on it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, about Turkey and Ben fixing broken electronics. So far, he's only been getting them at car boots in England, obviously. But we're thinking they probably will have some like interesting electronics at the Turkish markets. But yeah, big things are coming. Hopefully soon as well. I was trying to force people to give us feedback for the shop, not just random people, but like friends that we made at the pop-up. I'm pretty sure every single person who we asked said that our prices were pretty good. At least for Manchester, they were pretty good, which I'm happy to hear, because I don't want to create something that I wouldn't myself use or like shop at, because I don't really shop at vintage shops, to be honest. So I'm hoping it's somewhat fair prices. Thank you for watching anyway, and sorry it was kind of a short vlog. I mean, I guess that's good. I think I've been making videos too long recently, but hopefully it was enjoyable. I'll probably vlog my Turkey vlog. What? I'll probably vlog my Turkey trip. Oh, and I'm going to Norway after Turkey with my mum and my aunt. We're flying there with them. I'll probably put those two in the same video because it's the same trip.